Today, Fred talks about our new Coraline doll Tina, shows off new Coraline outfits, and shares updates. He also takes on a time challenge. And at the end of the video, we've got fun behind-the-scenes footage for you.
Hello everyone, it's Durf here again, and we're here for our Frupdate number something. 13. Oh, is it an unlucky number? 13? Well, actually in China, there's no unluckiness. Is that how you say it? There's no like bad luck for 13. But I'm in Hong Kong, so I guess there's no such bad luck. Yeah, it's been over 2 weeks from our last update, and today we have a challenge again from Evil Eye. Oh, I guess that's why it's a bad luck. Yeah. Anyway, so the challenge is that she always thinks that I digress too much in my updates, and then I just go on and on and on and on, and then she then has to edit all of it, and then like. Well, I mean, to be fair, she actually does have a lot of work editing all of them. There's a lot of things that goes behind the scene that a lot of you don't see, but there's actually like a lot of work to do. And if I speak on and on, that means that she has to edit more, right? Yeah, but even though she's evil, but I still appreciate her work on this because yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, Aya is back there, and I think she's either crying because she is moved, or she's crying because she thinks the whole thing is so funny. But anyway, it's okay. But there's a challenge today, and so it concerns our new Halloween dolls. The new Halloween dolls are called Kaiden and Maxine. Yes, I totally remember the names. But anyway, um. Well, first of all, I would like to thank the attention for the support for both of these dolls. They seem to be very popular. That they're gone very quickly. Um, I think there are still two dealers who are selling them. One is our Czech dealer, Gabriella. We'll put her website on later. For those of you who didn't get them, you can still go to their sites and see if you can get one. But yeah, thank you everyone for all the support. Everyone seems to really be excited on all these. And the challenge today is, yeah, like I said before, I is saying, oh yeah, I speak way too long, and like it's like she has to edit so much. So she's saying I have to go under 20 minutes, or I will have to wear a Halloween outfit that may or may not be related to Kaiden and Maxine. Yes, Maxine. I totally remember that name. But anyway, I related them. If I go, you know how I like to digress and all that. If I go over 20 minutes, I'm gonna wear this. I'm not very fond of because she's evil. Oh wait, and this intro doesn't count. Like it doesn't count. No, that doesn't count because I've been digressing for a lot, so it only counts after this introduction. But I mean, imagine this, right? I have to have this like a furry tail or something with like cat ears. Yeah, I'm not fond of that. But yeah, the 20 minutes doesn't start until we go to the next section. Um, yeah, because then that's where I stop digressing a little bit. But okay, also a little bit, we have some updates on our new core line and also some outfits. Yeah, let's move on. All right, so now we are going to talk about Tina, but before that, I just called me a cheater because she said that the intro should count in the video, but no, that's not part of the rule. And I have my phone here, and I'm going to press start now. So it starts now, not before I even said that cheater thing, because yeah, yeah, I have no time to argue with you. But anyway, so I'm going to put that, and then yeah, so it's going to start now. I don't want to wear that Halloween costume. So, good a time. I'm going to peek at it, just make sure it's under 20 minutes. So, okay. Anyway, we have Tina here. We already have a product video out. A lot of you have probably seen it. What I like about this doll? Well, first of all, it's a core line, so it is, of course, more economical, and I think it's really good for value too, because I think the designers, we always talk to the designers, right? they probably went over budget on this one too, because usually for the core lines, we tend to go for a little more simpler design, but this time, the designers, they always like to go to details. So, I mean, just look at we have the usual theme of the denim, right? Of from the original three, right? And we still have that. And even for this, they chose two different kinds of denim. It's all the details that's the devil's in the details and how the quality. And also, there are a lot of pockets they put here. Usually for dolls that are cheaper, we pick fake pockets just to make it. But I think our yeah designers, they think they insist on this. Even making these braids also are a little costly. The details on the shoes and also this little teddy bear bag. Um, yeah, this one is not easy to make as well. Uh, so, but because of a core line, we intend this to be of a more economical price. So it's really good for Val because she designed this on the design style, and even the logos here, right? I think Tina was the concept behind her is that she really loves animals. So that hence there's a teddy bear bag right here, right? Teddy bear bag right here, and even on here the details. There's a little um uh, what's it called, like printed on logo on here that says Pet Pal. If you look closely in it, they even have like a cat's paw right on here, cat's whiskers. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I can show a good uh, a close up photo of it. Um, and then there's also like eyebrows of a little cat. So even like drawing this, I think they probably took some time to draw this logo and have it printed out. And but yeah, yeah, I think that this one, yeah, considering all the details and all this, um, usually we would probably put this on a higher price end, but because of the core line, we will still keep on the core line range, and it's going to be unlimited. But I think it's a really good for value. And um, like Stella, she's a more of a, we call it redhead, right? So yeah, it's a doll that a staple doll that a lot of you can play around and have different outfits with. So anyway, here's Tina. And oh my gosh, it's 3 minutes. Okay, let's move on. All right, now we're on to our three new outfits. This is the first one. This is called Chic in the Chill. So it's chic and also, I guess it's in the kind of a frosty place. That's why we have this kind of outfit. And this is more of a modern outfit. It goes in line to with our mission. We always want to make good modern fashions for our fashion friends, right? So this is more on the modern fashion of yeah, of a frosty place. And I'm holding the doll like this because apparently they say this gives the best angle of viewing. Apparently, I have to hide my face behind the doll. Yeah, we tested a little, um, behind the scenes. We turned off the camera off and we turned the timer off, right? That doesn't count in 20 minutes. Of course it doesn't. But yeah, what's important is for you to have the best view. But anyway, so this outfit first, it comes with a scarf, right? And then there's frills at the end, bottom. Yeah. And also this blazer, it's called apparently a double-breasted blazer where they have buttons. I can't really see, but the buttons on left and right. So it's more like a modern kind of style fashion. And also, it also has something called a raglan sleeve, where the sleeves goes all the way near the neckline, and there's no. Oh, sorry, let me. Goes all the way to the neckline, and so there's no seam here. So instead of the usual blazers where they have more of a puffy shoulder, this kind of like have a more, I don't know, like a more um relaxed. Yes, that's a good word. Relaxed kind of taste to it. And this, yeah, goes into line with modern fashion. That yeah, also for raglan sleeves, right? It's more comfortable too. So it is how, like, that goes in line with modern fashion where comfort also is something that's on trendy right now. So yeah, we put down the doll, and I hope that this is Lila, right? Yeah, I hope Lila feels really good with the blazer on because we gave her a more comfortable blazer. Yeah, we really care about her. And also, um, for our boots, we have this like a leather pattern, right? And our designers also decided that it should have a more of a square-toed, um, square-toed. What's this part called again? Okay, it's a square-toed, right? Yeah, it's not like that. Anyway, they're square-toed, and it is harder to make because the leather has to conform to this kind of shape instead of the round shape. And yeah, it's special. Well, there's no special reason why we do it. It's just for, of course, like the fashion theme again. So yeah, anyway. And also underneath here, there's a little, I guess, a little dress that is more fluffy. That's more in in the theme of the, frosty chill theme. And yeah, tell us how you like about this outfit. All right, now we're on to our second outfit. This is the Cottage Classic. And this is more of a vintage style. And, it looks simple. I mean, it's sweet, but there's actually a lot of details that goes into it. Yeah, our designers, they're just, yeah, they're explaining to me, and I was like, wow, I won't remember all the details, so I'll try. First of all, is so this comes in a theme with a scallop pattern. Scallop pattern is the ones that you have these I don't know, semicircles that keeps on going. So you can see it in the cardigan here, right here. Yeah, I had to correct me that this is a cardigan. And so there's a scallop pattern that goes here. I'll try to point. I can't really see, but there's a right here and here. And if we go to the back here, you can see the scallop pattern underneath this cardigan here, right, as well. So this is a theme that is recurring. And also in the shoes here, you can also see this little cardigan that, no, not cardigan, this scallop shaped pattern here. So this theme that is recurring, you can't see. That's fine. You can like put a picture up there. It's really hard for me to angle it. So what should I do like that? Okay. Yeah. Poor, what's this doll? Anyway, poor girl. Oh, it's Stella? Her hair is different. Yeah, you're right. It's Stella. Poor Stella. She has to kneel to show the shoes. But anyway, poor Stella. Anyway, for this dress, and also this cardigan has a something very special in here. There's so we knit this with our semi-automatic knitting machine. And we designed the pattern. So we actually do a lot of knits, and we can dictate the patterns, right? And even on the sleeve here, you can see there's 3 different patterns. It is on the um, same cutting. How to say it? Anyway, you can see a pattern here, right? And then on the sleeve here, where it closes down, there's another kind of an elastic, uh, 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 tighter pattern. And then under the sleeve here, there's a third pattern. And it's all made by our machine. So we invested a lot of money for the machines to just do all these knits and all these patterns. And yeah, so this is something that is really special for that a lot of people do. Because if we don't have those machines, we would have to buy patterns off the market, and a lot of them just don't have the effects that we have. So our design specifically requested for this. And then for the dress, you can see that of course, this is a signature to our quality. You can see the patterns here. All the how's it? It's pointing straight down, right? The pattern. Yeah, it's checkered and it's pointing straight down, right? And then also our designers requested that on the top it is kind of diagonal, right? And this gives a slimmer effect. And yeah, even for these details, they really stress on this. And then also for the stockings, we also have our own machine that makes this material as well. It's like a circular knitting machine that goes around, but then there's a little very nice pattern that goes on in here that we did ourselves. And yeah, so this outfit might look simple on the outside because it's really just like, 3 or 4 colored, but then there's a lot of details that go into it. Again, our designers, yeah, go and I wish they make this something simpler so that I don't have to remember all these details. But anyway, yeah, this is Stella in Cottage Classic. All right, now we have the Parisian Flair. Yes, Parisian Flair. Now we're going back for a more modern look right now, and this is Jada wearing this outfit. And so first of all, we have this little beret here. This is like the beret in our gorgeous dolls. And again, our designers insisted that we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's also 6 at the bottom, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and another pattern here for this like kind of like lining part. So 14 pieces to make this beret. We could have made this in just with three patterns, but I think our designers insisted to have all this because the more, well, not the more, by having all these patterns and sewn together, it makes it stands out even more. So it's more like three-dimensional instead of having it flat. But it's a lot of work. Our designers, yeah, I guess they think it's really important that it has this volume that comes onto it, right? And okay, then we also have this dress here, this sweater here actually. Again, all these names. This sweater here. So this comes with a pattern that I think it's called deboss and emboss. All these technical names. But basically, what's in this like the patterns. There are like little lines that stick out. So there's a little texture to it that is yeah. We like the texture to it. It's really special. And then on the sleeves, this is actually a very important part of our engineering is we actually don't use scissors to cut this pattern. We use laser cut. And laser, we have a laser cutting machine. What it does is it actually, because if we use, for this kind of material, if we cut it with scissors or with a knife, the ends will actually fray, right? And if we use a laser, they actually burn away, if that makes sense, all the frayed parts and keep it clean. And the laser cutting machine does not work on all materials because in some materials they actually singes it, right? So, but this one in particular works. And oops, her hat's not supposed to fall. But anyway, and yeah, we use a laser cutting machine, and instead of using a hem because it looks more natural for this specific design. Usually use a hem to cover this fray, but this one we use a laser cutting machine to do this. And also we have this dress here, and you see the patterns. It's also very important that the patterns, they all go straight down. And also for this, I don't know how you call this, like waistline or something. There's a little slanted just to give it more texture. And then at the bottom, we didn't put a hem here. We just yeah, just so that it looks cleaner. Yeah, for this. And then we also have the stockings here, like the last one, the cottage cheese. No, not cottage cheese. The cottage cottage classic. Yeah, we also made these little stockings are from our machine ourselves, right? And then shoes, apparently from talking to designers, this one is something that we spend a lot of time too. We style these shoes using 3D paper pattern. Basically, what we do is to make the shoes more realistic. What we do is we actually have like a fake foot, if that makes any sense. And then we put patterns on it and stick it all over it just to find the best kind of fit and angle to do this. So they spend a lot of time on making these shoes as well and all these patterns so that yeah, it looks to fit and looks better. So yep. Anyway, this is Jada and in her Parisian flair outfit. And yep, this headband does not go along with it. It's just part of Jada. But yeah, hello Jada. Haven't seen you for a long time. And how much time do I have? Oh no, time is cutting short. Okay, that's the end for this. All right, I still have about like 4 to 5 minutes of time. So I wants me to tell a little bit update about me and what was happening. So we recently had a typhoon for our friends in the States. Typhoon is the equivalent to a hurricane. It's just called typhoon here. And for our friends in Australia, it's same as their cyclone, which is known in Australia. They're essentially the same thing. And our typhoon is super typhoon. It is basically a category 5 hurricane. And it went directly for Hong Kong. And yeah, I think the news, yeah, there was all over news. But we are all safe. And again, I would really like to thank the Hong Kong government and, in extension, the British government who helped us build all the infrastructure in place. Because in Hong Kong, for those who don't know, actually a lot of buildings, I think most of the buildings are built in cement. So that withstands wind very well. So there's no wood, right? And second of all, they have an excellent drainage system. So actually, it doesn't flood as much. And even there are flooding, it's manageable. Let's just say that. And also, thirdly, for it's actually Hong Kong is very mountainous. There's a lot of little hills, and they every slope is actually monitored. They actually put a number to every slope, and each of them they have inspection. They monitor the slope, and for slopes that they feel that the soil or the earth is a bit loose, they add cement into it so that when water or hurricanes or typhoons come, right, that the soil does not come in and have landslides. Landslides are no fun. It's when like it's kind of like those what's it called? The snow, when a lot of snow comes in, like the avalanche. Yes, kind of like avalanche, but it's just with earth, right, or soil, and it kills people. So Hong Kong, well, they with cement, they really cement the soil so that doesn't fall. So this actually they spend a lot of money and there's a lot of effort to maintain them too. And because of that, I have not heard of any casualties, so we're all safe. And but we thank all the all the prayers and all the everyone looking out for us. And I think a lot of you have seen that there is a video going on that there's a hotel with like water crashing in. Yes, there was indeed. Of course, there's some accidents that happen. So it was a hotel that is near the sea, and because of the typhoon, the sea level rose so high that the water just crashed into the hotels and the lobby was flooded, but the rest was fine. So yeah, typhoon. We had 2 days off because of that. Well, we say it's off, but we're actually working from home. But we didn't come to office, and yeah, we use modern technology to talk to each other and have a meeting, right? And on another note, yeah, last week I went traveling again. This time was more for leisure. I went to Kyoto in Japan, had a lot of fun there, but I made a mistake. So I took a flu vaccine before I went, and because I am heading to Russia in 2 weeks, right? And I learned that it's better to take a vaccine early because you don't want to be sick on your trip, because I've done that before. It's no fun when you still have to go work and you have a flu. So I preemptively took the flu vaccine, but I did not anticipate that the flu vaccine had a very strong side effect reaction on me, and I actually had a fever for the next 2 days. So I was not sick per se, as in I was infected, but I just had a fever because of that reaction. And my friends were just like, "Dude, why are you so not intelligent?" I don't want to use that word, but so yeah, not intelligent to take a vaccine before you go to have fun. That's just defeats the purpose. But anyway, that was a fun story. And okay, we don't have time left. I'm gonna, because of evil eye. I'm gonna. It's actually 19 minutes now. But anyway, if you like this episode, please leave some comments below. Really like to hear from you, from what you think about the outfits and what you think that of this. I want to say that word again. Not so intelligent idea from I and that evil challenge, right? But I think I passed it. And please like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, right now it's 19 minutes and 45 seconds, and I made it. So yep. Sorry, I don't get to wear the Halloween costume. So okay, that's it. That's Durf signing off. Yes, like, subscribe, and share. That's very important. Yes. Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count because she asked me to repeat that, so that doesn't count. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and share. That doesn't count. That 0.21 seconds. That's not even a millisecond. It doesn't count. Okay. All right. Bye bye. All right. A little behind the scenes, and I assured me that this is not part of the challenge because that would be unfair. But a little behind the scenes is it's our lunchtime. We just finished shooting. It's our lunchtime here, and my mom brought some and actually brought some food here to cook for. We actually have 20 colleagues that's here. But so right here we have a vegetarian soup. Apparently, it's good for I don't know Chinese kind of like herbs and things like this. So she actually came in late for work because she says she needs to cook or something, and I need to head off to work first. It's so unfair. But anyway, so right here we have a soup that has winter melon, I think. Winter melon. Hold on, let me. Winter melon. Can you see it? Right. And walnut, right? And chestnut, if I can find it. Here we go. Chestnut, and yeah, walnut, and some nuts, and some kind of I don't know, some kind of like rice-like things. You know, actually, I think like there's something wrong with the education. They should teach us more about all like the outfits, all the terms we're making, and also they should teach us more about how to like all the food and things like that. Because I can't name all of them. But anyway, it's a vegetarian soup. It's supposedly to help with blood circulation and I don't know, keep the flu away or something. And we have veg colleagues in our office. Carrie is one of them. So we always have a veg dish to make sure that, yeah, and it's a special Friday. So my mom makes a special soup for everyone. All right. Well, just a little behind the scenes, and that's it.